Yeah, yeah, yeah. Play to the face, we the flavor tasters. Check the sign on the door when I walk in. Scanning every line on the small
Welcome
print.
to Flavour Tasters, the food and beverage review channel and all things relating to food, beverage, health, So we're doing a comparison of Greg's, we've got Greg's and we've got Dicksons. We're going to be doing a comparison between the two. I've got the receipts as well. Just got to turn this over. Now, anyway, so the price, again, I got water at Dicksons, so we'll take that off. But the price of the cheese and onion was £2.10. The corned beef bake was £2.10. Is this Dicksons? I think this was Dicksons. It doesn't say it. No, it's Greg's. Dicksons. There we go. Dicksons was £6.43 in total, but there was water there. £2.39 for the cheese slice, and for the corned beef pasty it was £2.40. So it's cheaper at Greg's than it is at Dicksons by about 20 pence, 30 pence, depending on the thing that's actually being eaten. So I'm going to try this first, which is hopefully, I don't know, I think this is corned beef pasty. I'm going to put this into there. This is, and I'll get it back in a second. So as you can see already, it's golden around the actual golden kind of crust. A little bit flaky. Let's have a little bit inside. Yeah. So corned beef. I like the pastry itself. What I can say about the corned beef pasty, it's well mushed, well mashed together. There's a little bit space inside, as you can see. However, sometimes when you get these, or even if you buy them like from a shop and you microwave them, the corned beef pasty, sometimes they can have little hard bits in. I don't have that yet. The most pronounced flavour on this is obviously the corned beef and the pastry. I think I might be picking up hints of possible not getting the potato and any onion or anything. It's just the majority of these are just the corned beef and the actual pastry itself. So I'm going to put that away for now, so no birds. Go away, come on, shoot. And we're in the same place we did the shoot. They'll probably end up attacking us. The little dragon type seagulls. So I don't know which is which. Corned beef is like the spotted, that's cheese and onion, so we'll put that there. And we'll have the corned beef and we'll see which one is better. I'm going to keep this in my hand. Go here, man. Shoot. No. Go. Okay. There's onion clearly in this one. It's a little bit more flakier, the meat and the substance within it. The pastry itself is golden as well. It doesn't feel as crumbly, flaky as the other one. However, it has, go on, shoo. It has more chunkier bits of meat inside. It feels, the other one's more well mashed, so it depends, I guess, for what you would probably see is what's better. If you preferred very well mashed, or mashed enough but still having that clumpiness. And again, this one seems, you can see like the onion part there. I couldn't see that in the other one. Slight edge, and the difference in the pasty. The slight edge will go to, it's hard to say it because the onion gives it a little bit of a almost sweeter flavour. The other one doesn't seem to have that onion, but it's got a better actual crumbling pastry to it. So I think I probably would go, if it had more onion, definitely, or some onion in it. It didn't kind of taste much of the onion, any onion in it. Yeah, I was going to swear because of the texture. The flavour's pretty much the same, but there's a slight sweetness from the onion. But I would still go with Dicksons, even though it's slightly more expensive. I probably would go with Dicksons because of the texture, the flakiness to the pastry, and it is mushed. Maybe it could be having some onion in there, little flakes. The insides, it's pretty much even. The only difference is the actual onion. That's the only difference, which goes in the favour of Greggs. But yeah, I prefer the consistency of the texture with the flavour from Dickinson. Now we're going to go on to the cheese and onion from both of them. Dickinson's, we'll start with Dickinson's first. I'll get some water just to cleanse the palate. I actually felt a lot cooler there as well. But again, we're not adding this in. I bought this just because I was there. So that's just to cleanse the palate. Dickinson. Go on. Shoo. Shoo. Go away. Go. Shoo. Anyway. Pigeon man, go away. Shoo. Go. No. Go away. You're not getting any. Anyway. So this is the pastry. Nice and golden. Go. Shoo. Run. Shoo. Shoo. You're not getting any. No. 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 Shoo. Anyway, sorry about that. I'll have to edit these things out, but there's a flakiness to it. Go on, shoo. Flakiness to the pastry. We'll get into it. Oh, get it. Get this pigeon seagull. Well, can't do a food review without a very big. Get that. Yeah. The cheese. The cheese has got a nice sweetness, a nice mature, a nice bite to it. Go on, go where? Oh my dears, this one's adamant to get some. Come on, shoo. Sorry. This one, just go away. Leave us alone, man. Anyway, this one's got a bit of a more kind of mature flavour to it. That. Their pigeons are like, they're surrounding me. This one's got more of a mature cheese. It's going to be hard to do a review with these bloody birds. Go on, shoo. Bloody hell, this is one tough pigeon. It doesn't want to move. Normally if you get close to a pigeon, it's like, look, this pigeon is just like nuts, insane. Literally just sitting there, I'm getting up and it's, anyway. So it's got like a red Leicester kind of cheese in it with a bit of a sharpness from a mature cheese. Ah, come on. Go. Shoo. Anyway. Aye. And now they're like dragons. So there's a pepperiness as well to this cheese. The pepperiness to this cheese on it. Well seasoned, nicely seasoned. The cheese, it seems, two types, a red Leicester and a little bit of a mature cheddar cheese there. Sharpness on the palate. Should have done this before in relation to the corned beef, but right. Now on to Greg's. So there's a pepperiness to that other one. Two types of cheese being used there. And again, there's a flakiness. It feels soggy. You know what I mean? Like, it feels soggy at the bottom. It's flaky, but it's again, looks like two types of cheese in there. You can see the deeper hue of orange and the lighter whitey yellow. So there's two there types, but it's soggy. Right, Dan, get away with it. Go away, shoo. I'll eat you, mate. Right. I won't, like, it's an unclean animal. Personally, let me just zip up my bag so no seagulls or pigeons or anything try to eat my food. Personally, I think I prefer the heat from a pepperiness, the seasoning from the pepper, probably a dark pepper used. Could be any form of pepper, but there's pepper in there. To the Dicksons, the flavour, again, you can still, with the Greg's, you can still pick up both of the types of cheese. The Greg's, however, was floppy, wherefore there was a firmness in the pastry from the Dicksons, and the Dicksons had a nice pepperiness. Personally, I think I would go with the Dicksons as being the better, more flavourful and having more substance from having more hold to it. The pastry on the corned beef one, however, obviously had more substance. It was firmer of a pastry. But again, both of the pastries held up better than the Greg's. So in my opinion, if I had to rate both of them, I would say Greg's is, good, quick pick up. If you've got a choice, go to Dicksons. It's slightly more expensive, but there's a little bit better of a experience when you're eating it. You can get a few different flavours with the heat from the pepper that's used to season it. So, Greg's, I probably would give it a 6 out of 10. There's nothing special. It's all right. It's worth getting if there's no other Dicksons around. But there's no whole to it. It's floppy. It's like just quick eat. Where for the Dicksons, I probably would give it a 7.5 out of 10 because it has a hold to it. It's something you can actually take time with rather than having to get through it and eat it quickly before it breaks apart. The Dicksons doesn't do that, and it has that more bite, so a better bite. So 7.5 for that. The winner, Dicksons, and it's noticeable. The flavour so much in relation to the actual corned beef. The corned beef flavours are practically the same, except for a slight sweetness from the onion, but it's nothing dramatic. So that's why I would go more in relation to the flavour of the pastry, because the pastry is noticeable. There's a clear difference between the corned beef meal, the corned beef in itself. So yeah, Dicksons wins this for me personally, at least in Gateshead, and they're right next to each other essentially. The Greg's, as you saw, was inside, next to the metro, so it's inside up the stairs, and the Dicksons is when you come out of the metro door thing, turn a little bit to your right, and there it is. So I'm going to drink, I'm going to chill, I'm going to get some shopping, might get some food reviews, but hopefully you agree. If you agree, let me know in the comment section below. If you don't agree, then tell me why you don't agree. Until next time, subscribe if you want to. Hit the notification bell, select all notifications. You can strike the like, share the content, and all of the good stuff. Leave your views and opinions in the comment section below. And I was going to do Wendy's, but my gut was playing up for the past couple of days. And I didn't want to carry like the table with me. So the reason I can do this is because I'm just down the street from the actual places I bought the items, and there's somewhere I can sit and put you guys and do this. So until next time, guys, I'll see you in the next one. Peace.